We usually don't stay open late at night, especially Halloween, but here you all are, so now I am contractually obligated to give you a tour. Poor schmuck that got the graveyard shift. But don't worry, that's not my blood, that's Mike 1, God rest his soul. Okay, so if you guys want to come on in, grab a seat right here. Again, welcome to the museum. We proudly represent, we have a 99% survival rate. That's pretty good for IR standards. You guys go ahead and come in and grab a seat. All right, so what we have here is a recording of some of the artifacts you guys are going to see here, dating back to give or take the 1940s. We've been able to piece it together from a few fragments, excluding some of the more cursed bits, because who wants to deal with that every day? I don't. So what we're going to do is restart the movie really fast as I get this prepared. For those of you with questions or need to use the restrooms are right there. So once we wrap up the slideshow, you guys are free to use the restrooms and join us back on the tour. And we're going to go ahead and try and get this going real fast. Like I said, this is an old recording. I believe we took out all the haunted bits. At least that's what our lawyer says. Alright, so some quick info about the museum. This is the first building, built in the 1920s, completed in 1931. These are real handprints on the wall. I don't know why these people did this. We didn't do it. But here we are in a building with dead people's handprints everywhere. That should be fun. That said, the slideshow is an educational slideshow, which will do rough artifacts of various kinds. And if I can get it going, it's a little testy every now and then because, it's Halloween. So anyways, you guys enjoy the slideshow, and then afterwards I'll be back to give you guys a proper tour. How they get in the shower.
Geologists able to report pueblo structure located in Southwest. The serpent gallery is unique with images of Quetzalcoatl and Ilani, known from the Southwest, the guardian spirit that people acts are also known. The death act from Mesoamerica is different from the membranous culture pottery. Revere bats as the brothers. Spiders, as well, shell gorgets, located from the eastern Mississippian, the petroglyphs noting grammars, and of course a monster gallery showing various composite horned animals said to represent monsters, like the piazza, a more traditional form of the great dragon spirit. This Mesoamerican deity is known to inspire the creature known as La Llorona, a child stunt snatcher. The Huasgo, or sea wolf, from the Pacific Northwest territories. The petroglyphs of the great monster said to transform from a whale to a giant wolf. Other wolves, known as the Huayna, had bone masks of such animals are known to exist. Well, the were-jaguar, Mesoamerica, is another shapeshifter, shown with shell gorgets of the beast fighting a thunderbird, and finally turning into a cat-bird hybrid, much like the griffin. These puppets represent animal spirit from the Hia-Ced tribes in the northwest. No doubt the inspiration for the well-known Wendigo is known in popular culture. Aquas, or hairy man, is known from various artifacts, such as pictograms from the Northern California territories, with bleeding eyes that do not eat. We bid you take warning as you traverse these artifacts. We hope you stay safe, but be warned. Stay safe.
Not that there's any reason you guys should stay, not safe. So if you guys want to go ahead and line up in that wall over there by Mike 2, he's my favorite Mike, no relation to Mike 1, God rest his soul. So guys, go ahead and get up and meet by the wall, or if you got to use the restroom, now's the time to use the restroom real fast. I'm going to try to stop the haunted slideshow here. Nobody needs this plane while we go through the exhibit, do we? Alright, so while we wait for everybody to get out of the restroom, so go ahead and join the tour. And some quick information, my job specifically, along with giving tours in the middle of the night, is to collect certain artifacts. That way, this is kind of their storage, and the people that were here first stored all their artifacts here. They didn't check if they're haunted, why should they? So I now get the artifacts and bring them to the museum in the morning to be a part of the larger exhibit. I have a list of artifacts, including one artifact called the Skull of Fate. That's going to be fun. So basically, we're going to start the tour. I believe the haunted slideshow is done, so hey. Alright, well that's a good sign. So if you guys want to come through the non-creepy curtain here, line up next to Quetzalcoatl. He's the first deity right there, big stone head. Some facts about Quetzalcoatl: he's Aztec, the father of the Aztec Empire. He's probably the most famous, what's known as plumed or feathered serpent. Coyotes, am I right? Alright, crazy Southwest. Now let's go ahead and go all the way in. Alright, so if you guys want to just turn around, and we'll start the tour here in the Serpent Gallery. So like I said, Quetzalcoatl is an Aztec deity. He actually is the father of the entire Aztec Empire. Quetzalcoatl is a serpent but had a man form, so he's actually a very positive entity in the Southwest. In fact, we actually just tell people things like snakes, bats, and spiders are actually very positive in the Americas, versus in Europe they're more negative, but they're actually more positive here with the indigenous people, indigenous culture. Over here is a Hopi art with the plumed serpent. This is known as Avanu, who's the guardian of the water. These are pictographs and petroglyphs. Petroglyph is a rock art, excuse me, I'm a little nervous. Pictograph is painted on the rock, so this one specifically shows the horned and plumed serpent, the Avanu. People often ask, why do we show Mesoamerican artifacts with North American artifacts? And that's because we actually had a trade route with South and Central America. They also came all the way up into North America, probably as far up as the Colorado River into Colorado proper, and the Mississippi River, give or take maybe even Illinois. So as you can imagine, we influenced each other's culture and symbolism. That's just somebody's dog. So anyway, as you can see here in this snake artifact, there's a rattle. That's how we know it's North American. We actually get depictions of Quetzalcoatl with rattles as well, but we have no rattlesnake species in South America. That's how we kind of know there was an influence of each other's culture and symbolism. Over here is a generalist archaeology table, and I'm supposed to collect the select artifacts. This is for the museum. I mean, it's not for protection or anything. We might need that later too. But like I said, these are various artifacts that are here in the Southwest. Some masks and actual pottery from the collections. Over here is our bat gallery. That's fun. So basically, bats, like snakes and spiders, are positive in the North American continent. These are actually membranous culture pottery. As you can see, the bats are very regal in their presentation. In fact, that little guy is a Cherokee O'odham basket of a bat. He's my favorite because he doesn't scare the bejesus out of me. This, on the other hand, is known as a Hia-Ced, or Mayan death bat. So the Mayans in South America had a different view of bats. That's because they had a very different relationship with their bat species. They had to deal with a species known as a vampire bat. However, in North America, we have a very positive relationship with our bats. And if you guys want to come in over here a little bit, This is the spider gallery. So just like bats and snakes, spiders are also a very positive subject here in the North American continent. These are shell gorgets that come from the... Sorry, there was a Halloween party here earlier, and this is one of the gags. I wasn't invited, but I don't dwell on it. Anyways, this is from Tennessee and Missouri. They showcase the spider, which is a positive subject in the Southwest. Also, we have some Chocktaw ledger art and some pictographs of spider. We also have this little guy. He's a tarantula. We actually love this guy because we showcase this as the tarantula species aren't really dangerous to people in the Southwest. In fact, I affectionately call him a web puppy. Little joke for myself there. If we go over here, oh yeah.
Is this piece over here, is this an actual artifact? This?
Oh, that is a forbidden artifact. We're not allowed to talk about that, but okay. If you recognize it, you're right on the money. Yeah. All right, well, this is the monster gallery. So if you notice certain monsters like this horn monster from Black Mesa and these horn monsters from Three Rivers, New Mexico, we have them here with fossils. So if you can imagine, you find the skull of a saber tooth and you kind of have a causality for monster mythos by finding various fossils. Over here we have the great serpent of the Mississippi River. In fact, his tail makes up the entire Mississippi River. He's known as the Piazza bird, but his real name is probably known as Uktana, which is in the Cherokee language. This right here are real fossil tracks. If you can imagine you're in the indigenous culture and you find fossil tracks and you think, well, this is probably like the underwater panther or the thunderbird. They were again creating a monster mythos out of what they would find in the land. This is known as the lake monster. He's not my favorite one, but you know, he's always happy to see me. All right, if we come over here. This artifact over here is Aztec. It's a stone effigy if you want to read the plaque a little closer. And this is actually Chocktaw. She's the spirit of a woman who died in childbirth. Basically, childbirth in the Aztecs was a warrior's journey. So if you died a warrior's death, you could come back as Chocktaw. She snatched children in the night and seduced men to her doom. Not that I ever suffered from that. So actually, if you look even closer here, you can see an inscription on Chocktaw. Basically, she says, do not come in the night for fear that Chocktaw does take your soul to the underworld. Back, you sheep! Back! You don't seduce me again, you witch. Back! All right. If we come over here away from Chocktaw, basically, what we have over here is another wall of various graves, and maybe we come a little closer away from Chocktaw here. Yeah, she likes to grab people. So, something we like to highlight is photographs of the dead are no longer allowed in academia. That's because of the mistreatment of the indigenous people in their graves all the way up to the 1960s. So we highlight that here. We want to pay the utmost respect to this wall. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I see an artifact on my list, so let's talk about respect. Let me just take this real fast. This should be okay, though, because it's Egyptian. Now, we're cool, guys. We're cool. We're cool. Yeah, she's still there. Hey, let's go over here, guys. This is the larger shapeshifter gallery. And this shapeshifter here is known as the Wasgo, or the sea wolf. Basically, a shapeshifter is any animal or person that can change into another animal or person. The Wasgo have the power to change into a giant wolf on land and then change into a killer whale in the water. So it's a very large and impressive shapeshifter. This comes from British Columbia. This is a mask of a Wasgo, and you can even see a photo back there as the Wasgo ceremony of him wearing the mask. These are bone masks, kind of a prehistoric culture, some of the earliest form of shape-shifting. You know what, I'm going to speed the tour up a little bit, guys. Not that I'm eager to get out of here or anything, but it's nice to at least 99% of us got out of here. These These are jaguar shell gorgets. They come from Missouri and Ohio. Jaguar is also a shapeshifter. You know, hold down real fast, guys. I just got to check something real fast. Yeah, we're locked in. It's fine, guys. It's fine. This happens all the time. Basically, we have to just find the right artifact to open the door. Lucky me. So this is a were-jaguar as I search frantically for the artifact. This is a jaguar death whistle. Sometimes it works, so let's give it a try. Nope, that didn't work. All right, let's put that back. You guys want to explore this area? There's the Wendigo and some papers. Go ahead, guys. There's nothing to fear. I'm just going to check the door real fast. And there's a photo back there, if you can look at it, that has some writing on it as well. Yep, still locked. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna try to get out of here really fast. This is the Sasquatch Gallery, and that's a pictograph. Oh, okay. Alright, I don't know if this chart's gonna work. Hey guys, what if we just wrap up the tour? How about that? If you guys want to come this way, against this wall right here, it's probably the safest wall. That's my favorite wall. It's my comfort wall. Real fast, I believe I have a key here. I get all the way against the wall, guys. Seriously, I want to keep my 99% survival rate. Alright, you look like you fit. No, come on. Come on. Alright. Oh, come on, man. Alright, I found the problem. It's Egyptian. Alright, so basically, let's see here. I have some translations here. Give back the dead and release the living. That makes no sense at all. Oh crap. Alright, well, good news is I found the last artifact. The bad news is it's the cursed skull of fate. Okay, alright. Alright, we should be good. There should be some translation here. Hakunot Boshente. Alright, yeah. Alright. Release the living. Alright, cool. Please release the living. Alright. Simon says release the living. Come on, man. Hey, man, hey. Back. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, guys, but we should be able to get out of here. Back! Oh, crap. You want this? Wait! Oh, God! Okay, alright. Hey, we gave back the dead. Hia-Ced, release the living. Hey, it worked, guys! Alright, everybody get out! Cool, come on, guys. I can hold it out for a while. Back! Alright, come on. We should be good, guys. Everybody, no, please take your time here. Go ahead.
That's so scary.
Real fast. Okay.